afternoon. Good afternoon. So I'm going to do a brief pre-lab intro where I will talk through worksheet 10, which is our last worksheet here. So let me show you guys the worksheet. So this is worksheet 10. It's the nervous system and the senses. You have your lab manual. It's exercise 17, 21, and then 23 to 25 is where this information comes from. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a brain, quick little brain here, and then you're going to label the 4 lobes of the brain. Then you're going to put onto your brain these structures, different cortices, different regions. So draw onto your brain all these structures and then write the function of what they do. Then you're going to do a cranial nerve test. So you're going to write the name where it says cranial nerve, write the name, what do we call cranial nerve 1, for example, location, where does that nerve originate from, where does it go, and then function, what does that nerve do? Now, the cranial nerves, I want you to try and test some of them. So for the first one, you're going to do find 2 things around your house that you can sniff. And don't like sniff it, do like a science sniff, a little wafting, okay? Cranial 2, you're going to test by doing this vision test, and you're going to do it with one eye and then the other, and then what I want you to write is which eye is better. Then you are going to, if possible, find someone who you're quarantining with, who's in your house, family member, a roommate, someone, if possible, and have them shine like a flashlight in their phone, pass it over your eyes. Don't be mean and don't like hold it to their eye. Do like a gentle pass over their eye and then see what happens to their pupil. What happens to their pupil. And then see if they can follow your finger. If you hold your head steady, can their eyes move and follow your finger. Now, a few of the cranial nerves are responsible for moving your eyes. And so when it says tested in common with cranial nerve 3, that means when you move your eyes in an H shape, you're testing more than one cranial nerve. So you don't have to put anything for cranial nerve 4. Cranial nerve 5, you're going to gently touch their face when their eyes are closed and have them see, yes, touch it, clench their jaw. Does it hurt? If it doesn't hurt, right? No, it didn't hurt. Nerve 6, testing combo 3, that's the moving of the eyes. Then you're going to see, can you raise your eyebrows? Can you make a funny face? Can you move your face around? Go right, yes, if you can. You're going to have your partner close their eyes and you're going to make this sound. I don't know if you can hear that, this sound, the sound of rubbing your fingers together. And they're going to point to which ear you're doing it in front of. So you're going to do left, right, be a little random, see if they can hear that. If they can, you write can hear. Okay. You're going to have them stick out their tongue, swallow, and do all that. Great. Raise their shoulders, turn their head. Can they do all that? Yes, great. Stick out their tongue, moving around. Great. Okay. Most of these you'll just write yes in the test time. I think it's pretty straightforward. So you're going to do that. Okay. Then you answer a few questions about the autonomic nervous system. You can answer a question about reflex. And then you're going to test a reflex. Now, this asks you to use a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, you can go outside and get a stick. You could use a stick and put little markings on the stick, roughly every inch. That's fine. And you're going to have, again, work with a partner. They're going to hold the stick about 10 inches above your hands. And what you're going to do is they're going to drop it and you're going to clap your hands down. And you're going to measure how far the stick fell. And you want to do that to the top of your hands. So let it fall, clap, fell 5 inches. You do that 3 times. The next iteration, right before they drop the stick, they say go. And you do that again 3 times. And you see, does the word go help you with your reflexes, to help you go faster? Okay. And then the last part is that you're going to make up a random word. So in their head, they're going to say, for example, that purple means go, but they're not going to tell you. They're going to drop the stick whenever they get to purple. So they're going to say a bunch of colors, like red, blue, green, purple. When they get to purple, they're going to drop it. And you have to try and learn and figure out purple means go. Okay. Then you're going to answer some questions about eyes. and you're going to talk about what different parts of the eyes do. And then you're going to draw me an eye and label a list of things on the eye. Then you're going to go through the optical illusion PowerPoint, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. And you're going to just tell me your favorite 3 optical illusions. Which ones were your favorites? How do they work? And on the bottom of every optical illusion, I give you like a little blurb about how they work. Okay. Then I want everyone to look at image 15. It's about color blindness, and answer a question about color blindness. Okay. Then you're going to tell me about vision. How do we see? How does that work? How does binocular vision work? Then you're going to draw an ear, label some parts in the ear. What does the ear do? How do we hear? How does sound work? And then finally, you're going to test your balance. You're going to do that walk where you put one foot directly in front of the other, and you try and walk along a straight line. Okay? And you're going to time yourself how long it takes you to do that somewhere in your house, 6 to 10 feet, going foot to foot to foot. Okay? Were you able to do that? Did it work? Then you're going to repeat it. You're going to spin around in circles 10 times and then try and walk on a straight line. What do we do for the ruler section if we don't have a partner? If you don't have a partner, you're going to skip that section, but you tell me what you think would happen. So you don't have to have the trial numbers, but you just say what you think would happen when you use the word go, when you use a random word, if you don't have a partner. Okay. If you do have someone in your house, bother them. Bother them. A younger sibling, this is a great time. Hang out with a sibling, bother them, and have them drop sticks in front of your face and time you when you spin around in circles. Okay. And then you're going to answer some questions about your ears. Okay. And finally, there are some odds and ends. Some last things I want you to know for this section, so I put them in a spot called odds and ends. Okay. That is the worksheet. It is pretty straightforward. I'm going to show you what the PowerPoint looks like. The optical illusions PowerPoint. Oh, hold on. Actually get that open. It is being extra slow at the moment. Okay. Content, optical illusions. Okay, so this is the other thing you're going to look at is the optical illusions, and you're going to look at these. For example, who is this woman? What direction are her eyes looking? Then you look at the next one and what? In the first picture, the eyes and the mouth were actually right side up, but your brain recognizes facial features and it puts the image to the way it wants to see it. So there are a bunch of these. I want you to go through the whole PowerPoint and pick your faves. Okay. Are there any questions on what you're doing? So what you're going to turn in is either pictures from the Word document, your phone, or you can submit the Word document and then put in the pictures separately, or if you have one of the apps that's like a pick to PDF or like take a picture becomes a PDF, you can do that as well. I just need to have everything. Are there any other questions? People have. Okay, there are no questions. Get to work on that worksheet. What I will do is I will post next week. We're having a review session about the final practical. What I will do, I haven't finished the practical. What I will do is I'll post an announcement, a little bit of overview about the practical, and then we'll have a review session next week for that, and then it will be the practical and you'll be done. So coming to the end here, you guys are free to go. I'm around if you have questions.